The Warriors leading. On the court for Golden State to start the fourth. Curry and Thompson pair up at the 1 and the 2. MP is out there with Andrew Wiggins. And it's Green in at the center position, locking down the middle. Knocks down the long J.
He got loose from downtown in the first half. Now has 3 here in the second. Unstoppable.
Back to Rose. Outside Robinson. Knocked away and stolen by Green. Pass to Jay. 3-pointer. The Knicks pull it in. Barrett's got 7 rebounds in the game.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
Randall has got excellent handle, so you have to respect him off the dribble drive.
Warriors lead.
Golden State has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Curry finds MP. We played just over a minute here in the fourth. New York trailing. Here's Grimes. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Warriors.
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc. And the results have been outstanding.
They've also made a concerted effort to get the ball down low. Many of their points coming in that painted area tonight.
And that one's good. Jay.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Pass to Grimes. Back to Barrett. Soft touch off the glass.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And no lack of aggression on that move. Good for the 2K drive.
Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
And that one's good. Green. And the Warriors lead by 3.
Draymond Green loves playing through contact. That is a nice finish.
Here's Barrett. Out to Rose. Jacks up a 3. The Warriors pull it in. MP with it. Fires the 3. And the Warriors with another 3.
They're really employing a deep-range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
That's their plan to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Pass to Green. From deep, MP. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable! BA, unbelievable.
Now a timeout called by New York.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
Well, night in and night out, sometimes it's a battle of runs. Who has the most?
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
Yeah, and this game really has his fingerprints all over it. He's been dominating and making it look effortless. It's always fun to watch someone just flat out take over like he's done here today.
Quickly is checked in for New York. The Warriors also with a sub. Looney's checked in and keeping us updated from the sidelines. Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Tom Thibodeau coaching his team during that last break. He's not happy with the amount of threes they've given up. He said, quote, if at least we were sending back some answers, but we're not. So expect a concerted effort to change that, guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Curry passes to MP. 1:25 left in the fourth quarter. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. For New York, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Now Rose. Here's Randall. Rebounded by Green. The Warriors have gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. And it's Jay missing. New York shooting only 40% from the floor in this game. And he sinks it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
We know this about Derrick Rose. He never ducks these moments. He's fearless, this guy.
Outside, Green. And he commits the intentional foul.
Julius Randle. First personal foul. First team foul.
43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Thompson finds MP from deep. He's off on that one. New York goes the other way with it. Here's Barrett. Goes back up. Oh, MP with a block. And that's an intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. Stephen Curry at the line. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that increases the lead to 6.
You know, if it's possible. It feels like Stephen Curry has taken on even more responsibility over the last few years, but this guy certainly has the shoulders to be able to carry it. Well, you like when a guy calmly steps up, knocks down the free throws, exactly what you want.
From deep three-point range. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Pass to Jay. From deep. It doesn't go for him. Can't connect. And so it's Golden State winning this one. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And BA, the visiting team is always under some added pressure, but they made it work and got the win, whatever the margin may have been.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. So long, everyone.
Enter this part of the season is when we start to hear a lot of rumors, whether it's about players on the move, coaches on the hot seat. It covers all the bases.
Yeah, and that can be distracting for a lot of teams. I had a coach fired in the middle of a championship run. No one wants to be thinking about that or whether they'll be traded. But look, it happens this time of year.
So with Wiggins sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. The core of this team all out there, Curry and Thompson in the backcourt with Green at the 4. Looney out there with Jay. And some big news for MP with his endorsements. Greg, he'll be one of the faces representing Gatorade in short order.
And you think back to all the famous stars who have represented Gatorade. Now, adding MP to that group, that is a huge honor.
And here are the Warriors now. After the basket by Brooklyn, just 5 to shoot. Here's Curry. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Well, Curry's accuracy makes the mid-range easy pickings. He just goes up, nails the shot with ease.
To the left wing. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Shoots over Curry. He's off on that one.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not. Well, I played for the New Jersey Nets, and look, they made that move across the Hudson back in 2012, relocating to Brooklyn, which I think was the right move.
Jay misses. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks. Yeah, the Nets head coach and I were able to chat. Defensively, he wants his guys to protect the rim and do everything they can to push the offense out to the perimeter. He told me if we can do that, I feel good about our chances. Now, guys, obviously that's a tall order, but he's trying to get his guys to get geeked for the challenge.
Thank you, David. And the basket by Jay. And well over a decade in Brooklyn for the Nets. Richard, what kind of impact has that move had on the franchise?
Well, look, it's been great. The arena is fantastic. The fan base is growing. And more importantly, their ability to attract top-tier free agents like KD and Kyrie. They do not join the Nets if they're still in Jersey.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now, here's MP. What a tremendous game he played against New York. And another three for Golden State.
3.
And here here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Now the pass to Finney-Smith. To the inside. Here's Johnson. The layup missed.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's Curry, and there the Warriors now with another bucket.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Dinwiddie, the bounce pass. Pass to Claxton. Back to Johnson. Goes back up, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
He's got a knack.
Substitutions on the court.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Curry passes to Jay. The tray. Scored the basket. His fourth. He's only missed one of his 5 shots tonight.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part. Of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
We've got Mikal Bridges. Cameron Johnson is out there with Simmons. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 1 spot. So that's the Nets 5. Now Simmons, after the missed 3 from Jay. And Simmons kicks to Finney Smith. Dinwiddie against MP. Second chance shot.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
First team foul.
For Brooklyn, they have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
Spencer Dinwiddie at the line 2 times.
And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for Dinwiddie. Greg, we know a lot of teams using former NBA officials now working as consultants to teach their players how the refs see the game. Is always looking for that edge.
Yeah, Kevin, I think it's a great idea because philosophically sometimes as the rules evolve, players got to learn how to evolve with them. So not getting the calls you might expect, also how you communicate with officials. I think all of that stuff plays a big role in just furthering that dynamic between the officials and the players.
No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far. Curry from deep three-point land. Another 3 for Golden State.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Feeds to Simmons. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got 3 assists now in this one. And you love seeing that great mobile 1 drive a second time.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Jay in that last matchup against New York was outstanding. He finished with 32 points, and he got those points as he always does, knocking down shots from beyond the arc. A terrific all-around game for him. He really put an effort to fill it up out there and make a difference for his team. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
Now, Dinwiddie, after the missed three from Jay. And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Claxton's checked in. And the Warriors also making a change. Gary Payton has checked in for Stephen Curry.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Dinwiddie kicks to Johnson. Banked in off the glass. Johnson's got 5 points now this quarter.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We've got more in store for you right after this. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. It's been one outstanding game from Jay.
What a welcome surprise that first half. Went above and beyond his usual scoring output.
And I like that they had the confidence in him to keep calling his number.
So with Wiggins sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. The core of this team all out there, Curry and Thompson in the backcourt with Green at the 4. Kevon Looney out there with Jay. Here's Jay following the bucket by the Nets. And it's Finney Smith with the rebound. And it's Dinwiddie with the ball, bringing it up now for Brooklyn. They trail by 18. Bridges outside. Here's Johnson. It doesn't go for him. The Warriors go the other way with it. Here's Curry. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Guarding Steph is exhausting. You have to stay right on him, but he's so good at drawing the foul.
The Warriors shooting their first free throw of the evening.
And they've had really good numbers. All season from the free throw line.
And the Warriors with some changes. JaMychal Green comes in for Kevon Looney. And Andrew Wiggins is subbed in for Draymond Green. Nets trail by 21. Passes it to Finney Smith. On the wing, Bridges. Over Thompson. Warriors with the rebound.
And they have been cold coming out of the break, only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
Count that one. Curry's got 18 points.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
Still going hard, and that kind of energy and effort is how they built this lead.
Johnson kicks to Dinwiddie. No good from outside.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Shea misses. The Nets have gone only 1 of 6 from the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half starting. Thompson against Bridges. Inside. And then Johnson with the dunk.
Not a ball stopper on the wing. Bridges with the help.
And the Warriors decide to take their first timeout here. Well, if there's one thing, Greg, that defines a modern NBA big man, it is mobility.
And they've got to be able to move their feet and really play in space. Otherwise,
Substitutions on the court.
Dinwiddie against Curry. Here's Johnson. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
I'm glad we got a chance to check out that fantastic drive one more time.
there is no let up in this man. He is doing everything in his power to keep this game close.
We've got Johnson, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim.
And here's MP for three. Makes that one fall. It's his 8th bucket in 15 shot attempts.
And he knocked down 4 triples in the first half. You got to stay in his hip pocket.
Dinwiddie up top. To the paint. Here's Johnson. That shot misses. Great D that time from Green. Pass to Kerr. And here's MP for three. Another. Three for Golden State.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
And the pass to Bridges. Good D by Thompson. Warriors leading by 14. Here's Wiggins. Basket counts.
Incredible passer at his position. Green is especially good at getting it to the open teammate.
The Nets have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Curry against Dinwiddie. And nothing is falling for him right now.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Wiggins passes to Thompson. And here's MP for three. Good on the triple. Jay's got 9 points here in the second half.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Timeout called the Nets. Without question, Jay displaying his skills today.
He'll just keep hurting them from the three-point land if they let him. Here's a chance for Coach to change that.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Jay.
And his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone. And with a monster finish, he stops an 11-0 run by Golden State.
2 minutes to play. Fourth quarter.
The three from MP. They get it back. Looney with the bucket.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Bridges dishes to Dinwiddie. Johnson left side. Pass to Finney-Smith. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Dinwiddie. It's rebounded by Golden State. Green's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Warriors.
At every opportunity, they managed to push the ball and keep the up-tempo game going.
And I think it paid off, that's for sure.
And so it'll boost this year's win total for them to 29.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Jay.
He came up with a bucket every time they needed him to. Great effort on offense, and he was a difference maker.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Too little, too late. That final score will look way closer than how this game actually played out.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
Johnson gets the bucket.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Top of the key. Shot is good off the back rim and in. 35 points for Jay.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Bridges kicks to Dinwiddie. Back to Bridges. Dinwiddie with it. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. So long, everyone.
Grant, you can't have Christmas without NBA action. You remember your first Christmas Day game?
BA, I do, and it was in 1996. I had a pretty good game, but we lost to Michael Jordan and the Bulls. They won 69 games that year in the championship, so at least we lost to the best.
And the starting lineup for the Grizzlies. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Luke Kennard out there with Ja Morant. And it's Adams in at the 5. Now here's Brooks. Outside Morant, the 3 ball. It's rebounded by Golden State. MP with it. Fires for 3. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Coming out swinging and hitting the game's first bucket.
Well, for us, it'll be interesting. Can they keep that kind of pace up all game long?
Now here's Kennard. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. Jackson, right side. Using his post moves to get the 2 points.
I love the strength shown by Jackson there, refusing to let the defense have the last word. Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis. He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Brooks against MP. From deep, Morant. They get it again. Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
Adams just continuing to grind it out, outstanding, staying after that possession, and then he grabs a second chance deuce.
Oh, got that one up quick. MP's got 9. You know, I think about all the optimism surrounding the Grizzlies. The rest of the NBA has been put on notice.
The NBA, and they should be. This team should be a contender for years to come. If the front office makes the right moves, which they have in the last few years, they could be hanging up some banners very soon.
And that comes off the assist by Green. 11 points in the game.
And he's carried them this quarter, a dominant offensive stretch.
Morant, the pass to Kennard. Back to Morant. Inside, here's Brooks. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And Morant is a natural leader, someone who wants to get his guys involved when they're open.
MP way outside. That shot missing. Now Memphis takes it the other way. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Phoenix.
Hey, they had their chances, but they struggled from the line. It's so hard to win that way on someone else's floor.
You cannot afford to do that. When you're in an opponent's building, you got to knock down free throws. That cost them.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Brooks outside. Here's Kennard. Oh, the Grizzlies get it back. And the bucket is good. Jackson's got his second basket of the night.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
And the Warriors call time here. They're getting their first look of the season at the Grizzlies.
Substitution on the court.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. And here's MP from outside. Aldama grabs the board. For Memphis, they've gotten 6 of 10 shots to drop in the second. Nice work. Inside, it's Wiggins at the 4 with Looney in the middle. Stephen Curry is out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Jay in at the 3. That's the Warriors 5. A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Well, Ja and Rose leading their team at a young age as well.
Pass to Jackson. Back to Kennard. Puts it up.
2 minutes.
The rebound by Wiggins.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Looney passes to Wiggins. Got it. Wiggins got 11 here in the quarter alone.
And I love how they're working much harder on the glass this quarter and drumming up more second chance opportunities.
Well, Jay, in the last matchup against the Nets was just insanity. He contributed 35 points, and it was his highest point total of the season. He had every facet of the game working for him, consistently in the right place at the right time.
Outstanding, thanks. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Yeah, going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
Here's Morant. After the Warriors picking up a basket just a moment ago. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Jackson. Can they get it? And that's 2 points on the layup. Jackson's got his 3rd basket of the night.
A stronger defensive presence would have saved them 2 points.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. Payton's checked in for DiVincenzo. And Memphis also making a switch. Clark's checked in. Brooks against MP. Off the mark there with a 3. Golden State has gone 50% from the perimeter in the second. Shooting 4. Oh, hey! How about that?
That's impressive. And how about the acrobatics from Andrew Wiggins? Way up that time.
Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G slam cam. Shot and game clock separated by 5. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That one belongs to Wiggins. And the first one. So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game.
With a score, your Warriors 57, the Grizzlies 39.
And welcome back, one and all, for more NBA Christmas Day action. Memphis has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. On the court for Memphis. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Luke Kennard out there with Ja Morant. And it's Brooks in at small forward. The Warriors shooting very well. 66% for the game and looking really strong. And it's Jay missing.
Well, it's a make-or-miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
Kennard outside. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
You have to limit mistakes. They're so tough to overcome.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
MP outside. Fires the 3. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Well, Brent, comparing era. A touchy subject, but how do you juxtapose the era of your father, Rick, in the 60s and 70s to your era and even nowadays?
Well, I think between the rule changes, the adoption of the three-point line, and the skill and growth and all the technology and science behind players, that it's really, really difficult to look back 25 years ago and compare the game. Just the game itself, BA, let alone talking about players and their skills.
Now here's Kennard. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
Team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about? At halftime.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
6 on the shot clock. To the paint. And it's Adams missing.
Well, he creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go, even with the defense not really a factor.
Now here's MP. It's a 22-point lead, the most they've led by. Here's Looney, and Looney with the slam.
Looney in the right spot there. Good presence on the inside as he boxes the defense out and sends the ball right up.
Here's Kennard. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. And it's Morant missing. Golden State with the ball. They've gone on an 8-0 run. And here's MP from outside. The Grizzlies pull it in. Adams has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
He's not very hard to defend right now. now. This is when the defense might step back, let him try to find his range.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took... the hit, but he didn't get the call.
And the Warriors making it. Change here. Wiggins is checked in. And another miss by Memphis.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they... look at him, they appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
What a performance for Beyond the Arc in this game. They stuck to their guns, and it's paid off all game.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
In 2013, Steven Adams was selected 12th overall by OKC, the first rounder born in New Zealand.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, Adams is blazing a new trail. An example for kids in his home island of New Zealand. You, too, can become an NBA player.
The core of the dynasty all on the floor. Curry and Clay, the guards, with Draymond up front at the 4. Kevon Looney is out there with him. That's the Warriors 5. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
The son of an NBA player. Jaren Jackson Jr. I actually played a bit with his dad, Jaren Sr. in Orlando back in the early... Jackson Jr. days I'm old.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Dylan Brooks comes in for Aldama. And it's Kennard in for Jones. And the Jacksons, just the latest father-son NBA duo. Lots of great ones there, Grant.
So true, B.A. The Curry family might be the best ever. The Berries, including our own colleague Brent. The Thompsons with Clay in the league currently. Just some incredible NBA families to admire.
And Memphis shooting 44%, a pretty decent clip. Morant with it, and Looney picks him up defensively. Morant, the pass to Adams. Back to Morant. From about 19, and it's Brooks missing. Boy, this could snowball if they continue to put up points.
I can't say enough about their performance.
And the foul called on Draymond. Green. So that'll be a second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot two. Iguodala's checked in for the Warriors. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Here's Morant. And that one's good.
In the paint, Morant stays nimble, and that allows him to make any needed adjustment to his shot.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay. Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Outside, Williams. Back to Morant. And as the NBA becomes an increasingly global game, Grant, there's a component of international relations that has to come into it. What are your thoughts about this?
Well, it can be tricky. I mean, it's a challenge. You have to respect people's cultures and way of doing business. But yes, the game, I believe, also can play a role in bringing cultures and different countries together over the love of the game of basketball.
Looney, up and in on the layup.
Yeah, Looney opens up the offense here. You're just getting some bonus points from him, and that's helping out when he knocks down Jays.
Now here's Morant. Pass to Williams. Back to Morant. To the middle. Conchar, good. Conchar's got 4 points this quarter.
Dynamic. I mean, every night Morant makes incredible plays, and that extends as well to his passing.
MP way outside. And again for three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable. And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Warriors.
Man, the bench brought lots of it. Energy tonight.
I'll tell you, when your reserves can score it like that, it puts your team in a great position to win.
And you look at their record after tonight, 30 wins on the year.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Jay.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense.
Yep, count it.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
When it goes in, it looks pretty. When it doesn't, you question the shot difficulty.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And here's MP from outside. Williams grabs the board. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Lays it up and banks it in.
Adding to his game over time. When Jackson spots his open teammates like this, the offense runs much smoother.
From deep, MP gets the bucket.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And so it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
And that about wraps it up. For Brent Barry, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you later.